Hmm? Oh, I've come light again. Hmm? Maybe one by. Maybe okwa sorry, unse ene boxing day. Na Enura now or live Enura when I was live she was commenting so every day at least she comment one. If she doesn't comment in the morning, evening she normally comment. Hmm? Hmm? Listen. Hmm. Wawi. Hmm. Said you midi kan kai no. Mami nsuo baako a nsuo wachi ana asa aka we nkwa mi o coins bi o be ko to bi ana o pese no omunam baby agana wo ebusiafo, how do you say your family members omunam baby agana ha hey omuji baby a sisi a gana omudia
ya muna mai
hey
muna mapamo no mabas
yes
nze na me bla we ka se obeko we Nigeria na je na
membo aman biadim membo unse ye life membo mo biadim eh so on dey na Trump here ho
so best almost target those who say I'm up on almost prevent it. They try almost try some to protect your religion. They will just lie and say, oh, this.
hey fine girl that is how are you oh be there grow can share apu me only me papa apu to minini eyi your friend is saying
have a way on the defend them. You say they will come out and say all kinds of things. But meanwhile, I didn't know a honor. One said, I didn't put your man on my Daniel. I say, when I mean Mr. Cat, especially particular with the meaning of
ɔmo yɛ fum paa.
it's a very winning now, that is a matter of if you want. Yes, because if you think who will be papa, so who get very good thing by it's ironical. Before you have been in this, you have been down. Ebeze, and go on. Nipa no from town. Nipa no one down. Who will be just saying terrorists and can be your politician. Any religious leaders are only with you to support them. They are the very people at the field, at the higher position in that place. They will not tell you. But everything has happened. They are not the creator. No matter, you cannot fight against your flesh. Who is the creator of everything? You are lying. The creator of everything, there is nothing that you can compare with human beings. Because all the things, human resources, all the things that have been invented was invented by him. Am I lying? So you cannot compare anything to human beings. Whether aircraft, whether whatever, it is human resources. Man is God, representative of the creator on the earth. So you can just do human being like that. Useless people like that. I mean something in the bomb and they can deserve say yeah. Whatever. There is and look at the number of politicians that is supporting them. I have all the proof. They have written it down when I go on social media and they indicated the people that are supporting. Financing millions of naira. So who are they? Where are they? You've noticed all of them. It is a crime. You have to do what? You have to prosecute them. They should do. They think that they are supposed. No matter what they do. There are many leaders who appear. They have died and gone.
Ɛdeɛ ɛyɛ still yɛ wɔ online.
That's one because we are also commenting. No, no. Yeah, I'll bear the number. I will just take it by me. I know you are. Who can the time who can trap on them? I know you.
Nti wohu mi sɛn.
You said my master do one.
Wohu mi sɛn. Ɛdi na mi bisa wo sɛ wohu mi sɛn.
You said the answer was fine. You had you are. And I said, what try to hide it? You know, people are missing them. If you say, you have to know all the language. The only explanation of speaking English is different from Nigeria, different from Burkina Faso. Yeah. In the Ghanaian, they speak British English. Directly British English. That's what Ghanaians speak British English. For those who are sponsored, because we have identified them. They are
They've destroyed innocent lives.
yes. Almost run a dangerous, no. Almost an influence on. Who's a new people who are margin very, they are low think about people. So you can influence them to do all this. So they are the very people that they need to be arrested. You understand? To see them in a what you support to free human beings. They no crime. Murder. Attempt to kill them. Murder. You call yourself a party and party. What is the meaning? A stranger meaning a stranger. In your own country, are you a stranger? I've never been intellectual. They don't know the background of things. You want to have sex of money to open company. And I'm a one. When you are born, man, you have no more big company. So I was this kind of money. Open a company, establish company. I was said that people go on progress. Well, yes, funding. What is the return of all those funding of this? They are not greater than the creator of everything. They should do their town. It's only the creator who doesn't have an and their great children will be cursed. I'll be in my own country then God bless.
Charlie, can you come down? Can you bring that radio closer so I'll listen? It's news hour.
Yeah, I'm listening to them.
But these guys, they know it. I'm not getting anything.
They are not here.
It's coming to news hour.
I'm
3 minutes
hearing.
to
My man is there.
3 minutes to
That's
two.
why I'm commenting. And that's why I'm
Yeah, I know, but I'm not getting. Is it charging?
yeah, it's on
No,
charge.
just remove the. It has charged a lot. Just remove.
No, it's okay. Can you hear?
Add small. Add small. Increase the volume small. Okay, fine,
My
fine.
ear is very fast.
It's
Why
okay.
you
It's
know?
okay.
But I'm listening what I'm talking.
No, but I know I'm very close to these guys. They are causing noise.
To our panel and this lovely BBC tent at Hay Festival. Jemima Scruggs, Manon Schweinfurt and Andy Radford. Round of applause for our panel. And thank you too to our lovely, curious audience here at Hay Festival with some wonderful questions. So thank you for those and for exhibiting your own exemplary cooperative behaviour. Please do join us again on Inside Science next week, where we'll be bringing you up to date with the latest news from the wonderful world of science. But until then, thank you very much and goodbye. You have been listening to BBC Inside Science from the BBC World Service with me, Victoria Gill. The producers were Dan Welsh, Chris Salisbury and Jonathan Goswell. This is the BBC World Service, exploring the effect of ballet classes on young Kenyans. Lydia's childhood has been full of uncertainty, but for her and hundreds of other children, ballet has remained a constant. I am exploring how ballet is changing the lives of young people. Kibera Ballerinas, Thursday at 9:30 and 21 GMT. In 60 minutes, Focus on Africa brings you all-access news stories, interviews and analysis. And at bbc.com, you can explore more from the BBC World Service, from documentaries to science. Just go to bbc.com. News Hour is next. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Welcome to News Hour from the BBC World Service. I'm John Dobson. Coming up on today's programme, the US bombs Nigeria, targeting Islamic State. President Trump accuses the group of slaughtering Christians on a scale seen in centuries. Nigeria's foreign minister tells the BBC
Yeah, yeah,
it has
Oh yeah, we start to talk now. You don't allow us to listen again.
It is targeting terrorists that have been attacking Nigerians. Also, Malaysia's former Prime Minister is given another
There was
jail
of the
term on
sponsors
further
in the
corruption
town
charges.
that we know
And
the
Cooperative
renowned
hopes for the cure for dementia.
politicians and the
In the long
renowned
term, I
men,
think we should be able to prevent
agents that
dementia
support them,
entirely,
they need to be
and
arrested.
hopefully we'll get to a cure as well for people who already have symptoms.
And we head
Financing
to the
them
Netherlands to explore the
billions
Silicon
of
Valley
naira.
of farming. That's all to come.
They are in
First
the
the
town
bulletin of world news.
enjoying complaints and stuff.
Hello, I'm Amy Q with the BBC News. Malaysia's former Prime Minister Najib Razak has been sentenced to 15 years in prison for his role in the biggest trial yet to emerge from the massive corruption scandal at the state-fund 1MDB. The High Court pronounced the sentence hours after it found him guilty of abuse of power and money laundering in the multi-billion-dollar scandal. Suranjana
You can maybe now
Tuan.
that me a president.
The 1MDB scandal
I mean,
made
a
headlines
president. Almost
across the world
condom
when it
when I
came
met
to
you.
light a decade
Me
ago.
prosecute.
The 72-year-old has been
I
in
am telling
prison
you.
since August 2022 after being convicted in another corruption case related to
I remember
1MDB. Today's verdict follows
now
7 years of legal
one
proceedings
finance
with
one
dozens of
performance.
witnesses called to the
They are all
stand.
visible.
The scandal became a fault line in Malaysia and has had profound repercussions on politics in the country. The former Prime Minister has a loyal base of supporters who say he's a victim of unfair rulings and have called for his release. At least 8 people have been killed and nearly 20 injured in an explosion during Friday prayers at a mosque in the Syrian province of Homs. State media said initial investigation
So when
indicated
you
the
can,
blast was caused by
Kale,
explosive devices
you
planted
have to look
inside
for
the
something
mosque.
now.
Here's Bernadette King.
Okay.
As people have gathered at noon for Friday prayers, the blast took
You know what?
place in a corner of the
Go out.
mosque in
Go at the
Al-Waqf
gutters.
Sahab neighborhood. Recent weeks have seen
Oh,
a rise in killings and violent incidents in Homs, with residents calling for stronger security measures.
Alipa.
Syria has been rocked by several episodes of sectarian violence since its long-time authoritarian leader, Bashar al-Assad, an Alawite, was ousted by a rebel offensive
Oh,
last
for
year.
desert, you know, so
Activists have held a
that's
protest in front of the Delhi High
You
Court
in a camo.
days after it suspended the life sentence of a former BJP legislator in a high-profile rape case. The court in the
Long that
Indian
they make
capital granted bail to
I said,
Kuldeep Sangha,
we
who
be our
sentenced for
or
sexually
finance
assaulting
or
a
we use
17-year-old
with
girl after
that
luring her
finance
to
or
a single job interview, which triggered widespread
send it
outrage
to them.
across
We
the
need the person know.
the Israeli Defense
So
Minister
first of all,
Israel
now
Katz
arrest
says
them.
he
We
was
go and
ordered
see
by
them.
Iran to immediately launch an operation in the territorially occupied
We
West
never
Bank
get
after what he called a terror attack by
African world
Palestinians.
is an normal kind
2
of
people were killed by the attacker who came from the northern village of Kudatina. Shana Halim has the latest.
We understand that the assailant carried out a string of attacks before he running over and the stabbing. We also understand that he rammed into a car, lightly injuring the driver, and then he carried out killing a 6-year-old pedestrian in a hit and run and fatally stabbing a woman near a bus stop. We also understand from the officials that the assailant has been neutralized, shot in the leg, and taken to hospital. We know that he's in stable condition as the investigation continues.
we are on the support one more time. Now, which one? One more so.
The Nigerian foreign minister
Which
has
one?
told the BBC that US strikes against the Islamic
That's a way
State
a
group in
simple
northwest
idea.
Nigeria
Unless,
have
of
nothing
course,
to do with a particular
you want to
religion,
cover something.
despite Donald Trump's assertions. Barry Marston is a journalist studying analyst at BBC Monitoring. He explains more about the alleged target.
The likely target of the attacks may well have been an entity called the Latin Arabic, which has been very visible in that part of the country for a couple of years, causing disturbances, staging attacks on local people, adopting a very militant version of Islam that it's been propagating to local people. The UN Security Council, in the report 6 months ago, also warned of this, that this entity may have loyalty to the Islamic State and may sort of be setting itself up as an extension of this group in the region.
President
And yes,
Zelensky has said
that
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 his
that now
90%
cancel.
agreement with
You
the
want
United
to say that
States
for
on
me because
proposals
of
for
the
a nuclear war
people.
with Russia.
We'll be our
Nancy
own
Pelosi
Ghana
met Donald
upon your
Trump
money
in
to come
Florida
on
on Sunday.
Desert,
Mr.
we know
Zelensky
the
said
allocation
security guarantees
and
for
the
Ukraine
account
are
enjoying.
almost ready.
Ipacho,
Ukrainian
then
leaders said
we
they
were
also
life,
wanted to
Ipacho.
discuss additional pressure on Moscow during his talks. China Railways says its high-speed network has expanded to more than 50,000 kilometers for new wine. The service, inaugurated on Friday, joins Yan'an in northwestern Shanxi province with the provincial capital Xi'an. The train can operate speeds of up to 350 kilometers per hour. Researchers have rediscovered an elusive wildcat in Thailand, where it was long thought to be extinct. Black-headed cats are among the world's rarest and most frightening wild felines, with a range limited to Southeast Asia. Researchers say the rediscovery is exciting, but they are concerned the species is increasingly isolated due to habitat fragmentation. BBC News.
Hello and welcome to News Hour on the BBC World Service, coming to you live from London with me, John Dodson. And we're going to start the program in Africa, because after Iran, Syria, Yemen, Somalia, parts of the Caribbean, all targeted by US military strikes in 2025, Nigeria is the latest country to be bombed by the United States. The Pentagon says it was targeting the Islamic State group in the north of Nigeria in attacks until Christmas Day. Well, this is what one eyewitness in Sokoto told the BBC. After a 45 flight, something that looked like a plane flashed and crashed.
Eric, Mr. Eric Holiday. Eric Holiday, how are you? Which part of the world are you commenting from?
We live peacefully, and there is no conflict between us and Christians. President Trump is not right saying the attack killed some ISIS fighters. No, not here. Our only fear is that if the weapon detonated contains some chemical that may harm us or our farms.
In a post on social media, President Trump indeed said that he had struck terrorist scum who've been slaughtering Christians at levels not seen for centuries. Right now, I've been speaking to Mpochu Kala, our correspondent in the Nigerian city of Lagos.
We do know that these strikes